Look at you now. Vice Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, Chair of the Cayville Campus Council, Sir Paul Altman, Pro Vice Chancellor, Board for Undergraduate Studies, Professor Alan Cobley, Deputy Principal of the Cayville Campus, Professor Clive Landis, Guest Speaker, Mr. Rashad Braffett, Acting Campus Registrar, Mr. Rommel Carter, Campus Bursar, Ms. Lisa Aline, Campus Coordinator, School for Graduate Studies and Research, Professor Eddie Ventos, and welcome back, Professor Ventos. Hope you enjoyed your sabbatical. Deans and Deputy Deans of the faculties, President of the Guild of Students, Mr. Kai Bridgewater, and members of the Guild Council, President of the Barbados Chapter of Alumni, Dr. Leroy McLean, members of the academic community, especially our new faculty and staff, members of the media, members of UWE-TV audience, ladies and gentlemen, but most of all, our students, national, regional, and international. A blessed good evening to all, and welcome to our 2017 matriculation ceremony. I extend to our new students a very warm welcome to the University of the West Indies Cayville campus. I am very pleased that as of today's date, 1,164 of you, that is 132 new graduate and 1,032 new undergraduates, have decided to keep faith with what has long been a dream and a goal of Caribbean people and invest in your higher education. Look at you now. The total number of students registered today is 4,203, and that has been changing daily. 317 graduate and 3,886 undergraduate. We have reason to believe that we have now bottomed out, and our numbers will again rise, albeit gradually. Students, I applaud your determination to make the decision to hone your skills and burnish your talents. Even though this is an extremely challenging time for individuals, families, businesses, institutions, and countries like you, the Cayville campus continues to be determined to move beyond these testing times. Your presence here tells me that, like reggae artist Nesbeth, you are focused on realizing your dreams, that not only are you preparing yourself to be more competitive in the job market, but that you are readying yourself to be part of the solutions for the myriad social and economic trials we are experiencing. It is clear you understand that a university education, especially in an increasingly competitive environment and rapidly changing labor markets, is a necessity for making the most of the opportunities that await you. Do you know that sitting next to you right now are scholars, judges, scientists, software engineers, doctors, prime ministers, entrepreneurs, CEOs, and top athletes? And of course, you are one of them. You are the class of 2020, and it seems you already possess perfect 2020 vision, because you have entrusted the Cayville campus to be the gateway to achieving your educational and career dreams. I know Deputy Principal Professor Clive Landis and all my colleagues and staff think you couldn't have chosen a better university and campus. We are committed to making your experience an enriching and memorable one. When you graduate in 2020, the UWI would be past the halfway mark in our new AAA 2017-2022 strategic plan dedicated to revitalizing Caribbean development. The plan pursues the goals of access, alignment, and agility. We will pursue these goals through prioritizing goals of expanded access so that many more of you, whether you come from Connelltown, Castries, or Canada, can gain a UWI Cayville education. We are achieving even greater alignment of the goals of becoming more entrepreneurial and financially self-reliant through working cohesively with corporate partners, governments, and civil society to provide revenue-earning services for our expansion and growth. We are greatly improving our internal operating processes through the services we provide to you and other clients, and so demonstrate the third goal, increasing our agility. Kayville is pursuing the AAA goals in the context of rolling out our reconceptualized model for the delivery of higher education to meet Barbadian and regional human resource needs. The goals serve as guiding principles and measurable targets as we transform Kayville into a smart campus for the 21st century, and we will do this by harnessing information technology to serve every academic and administrative dimension of the campus's operations. The Smart Campus Initiative is our model for enhancing the delivery of higher education to support national and regional development. It involves transforming campus facilities and classroom resources, enhancing and expanding services to students, governments, the private sector, regional and international institutions, national communities, and Caribbean societies. We will do this by comprehensively embracing online learning and real-time synchronous or recorded asynchronous digitized delivery of all programs. We will do this by expanding revenue earning strategies. Now, we analyze the cumulative changes in our internal and external environment and design the Smart Campus Initiative to ensure that we will meet your educational needs throughout the 21st century. During your time with us, you will experience many innovations and reorientations of processes which the Smart Campus Initiative introduces in the context of remaining ahead of the changing human resource needs of Caribbean societies. Now, here are just a few. You are part of the very first cohort of UWI students to have a faculty of sport. It is the very first faculty to be created in 47 years, and at Kayville, the Academy of Sport is part of our new faculty. At Kayville, students have already graduated with a BSc and a double MSc degrees in sports sciences, and for the MSc, receiving degrees from both UWI and the University of New Brunswick at the master's level. Under the leadership of the Dean of the Faculty of Sport, Dr. Ashkai Mansingh, ably assisted by head of the Kayville Academy, Mrs. Amanda Reefer, we anticipate even greater expansion of a range of academic programs and even more outstanding athletic achievements. We are very pleased to admit the second cohort of students in the BSc in Software Engineering, Mobile Applications Technology. These students study for 2 years at Kayville and 2 years in China under the auspices of the Global Institute for Software Technology called GIST. This program is one of the initiatives that the university is offering to prepare you and the region for the coming revolution in labor markets because of the global impact of artificial intelligence. We intend to educate, advise, train, and assist future workers and employers with this 21st century revolution of the workplace and life as we know it. The campus has reorganized and streamlined services and administration in 2 key areas. We did this by realigning existing personnel and without creating any new positions. We established a Student Enrollment and Retention Unit, CERU, under the experienced leadership of Mrs. Patricia Atherley. CERU is designed to improve your experience from enrollment through to graduation And you will be so satisfied come 2020 that you will join our dedicated donating pool of alumni. CERU will also greatly improve our recruitment of international students, thus concretizing the UWI's vision to be a global university rooted in a Caribbean world. We have created a Center for English as a Second Language in the Faculty of Humanities and Education as a way of formalizing the excellent work that has been done in the ESL program. The campus is happy to welcome yet another cohort of 20 persons from Colombia for the ESL immersion program in mid-September. Along with learning English, they will be pursuing a sustainable destination management course. When you meet them, practice your Spanish and encourage them to speak English to you, but also establish contacts. You may need to practice law or do business in Colombia. The possibilities are endless. Dean of the Faculty of Humanities and Education, Professor Evelyn O'Callaghan, informed me that in response to demand from students and the public, the faculty will be rolling out a minor in creative writing and then a master's in fine arts creative writing. Courses will be open to the public and at the certificate diploma of a continuing education enrichment. If you didn't think you could have fun while you learn in the Faculty of Science and Technology, Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Colin Depredine, and his colleagues will invite you to embrace your inner nerd on Campus Nerd Day in November. I cannot wait. This is to attract you to receiving guidance and training from science entrepreneurship, learning the business of entrepreneurship in terms of the sciences. The faculty will use a modified form of the University of Miami's Launchpad initiative, which the dean observed when he visited the University of Miami in July. For those of you entering the Faculty of Law, the faculty is working on internationalization and outreach with universities, for example, in China and Germany. I would advise you, those new students in the Faculty of Law, to take some courses in Mandarin at the Confucius Institute. They are free for all KVIL students. You will need these courses if you want to be part of the international mooting competition between students of China University of Political Science and Law and the UWI KVIL campus. This year, Dean of the Faculty, Dr. David Berry, and his colleagues successfully mounted right here at KVIL the inaugural International China-Caribbean Mooting Competition. The Chinese students were the overall winners, but Miss Brittany Elliott Williams of KVIL won the best oralist. Next year, the competition is in China, and on your behalf, I challenged them and told them, as I know you would want me to do, that we are journeying to Beijing to collect our trophy. So learn some Mandarin, please. Our panel of judges, including Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Barbados, Sir Marson Gibson, and Justice Winston Anderson of the Caribbean Court of Justice, but who used to be of the KVIL campus, the panel of judges were all impressed that the Chinese students presented in flawless English. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I also promised them that in 10 years' time, KVIL students will compete in Mandarin. So tell your little brothers and sisters to start learning Mandarin. The Faculty of Social Sciences initiated a summer institute in June 2017. Dean Dr. Justin Robinson and his colleagues offered the institute as part of the campus's continuing professional education initiative. It provided opportunities for current students and the wider community to allow persons to retool, upgrade, and acquire new skills. The courses offered include electronic marketing, business intelligence, data analytics, service quality for hospitality management, and diplomacy for professionals. Demand has been so great that an expanded suite of programs will be offered in 2018. And in this summer, the break between the semesters, the Institute for Gender and Development Studies, Nita Barrow Unit, mounted its 11th Caribbean Institute in Gender and Development Studies, and this has been going since 1994, and they welcome students from Haiti, and I believe on this occasion throughout the Caribbean, but also Suriname. The Faculty of Medical Sciences is pioneering the introduction of an educational software support program called Firecracker. Firecracker focuses on enhancing individualized student learning and retention so that more accurate formative assessments of your medical knowledge can be obtained. It is developmental, not punitive. It's designed to help you. Each student, that is, each medical student's experience of Firecracker will be different because it will help you to identify your strengths and weaknesses on particular medical topics. As your performance improves, you graduate to other topics. First-year medical students, hold tight. Wait till you get to second year. We are starting with the second-year students and with the course cardiovascular system. You know, my heart feels stronger already. You should know that UWI takes institutional accreditation and quality assurance in medicine and all our disciplines very seriously. In fact, the campus has successfully completed our midterm institutional accreditation review in March. And right here on the platform, in the person of the PVC for BUS, Professor Cobley, we have the guardian of the quality assurance galaxy, and the force is always with him. We are very proud that the Faculty of Medical Sciences at Kayville has double accreditation from the Caribbean's regional accreditation body in medicine, CAMHP, and from the United States Department of Education. The faculty is also piloting online teaching in anatomy between Kayville and Mona during this semester. Deputy Principal Professor Clive Landis with the Academic Advisement Committee launched the Faculty Advising Handbook, setting very clear guidelines of what is expected in the advisor-advisee relationship. We are dedicated to the best practice of appreciative advising in which we gain your trust and help you establish your goals. Students, this is a vibrant, internationally recognized and sought after campus. In the recent Carifesta 13 celebrations, we co-hosted the Carifesta 13 Cultural Symposium in collaboration with the Ministry of Culture and the National Cultural Foundation. In October, the campus will co-host with York University of Toronto the very first Caribbean Conductors Symposium dedicated to improving the quality of teaching, conducting, and performance of wind bands, working under the leadership of Professor Bill Thomas, chair of the Department of Music of the School of the Arts, Media, Performance, and Design of the University of York. The symposium intends to provide training in ensemble conducting, rehearsal techniques, and repertoire selections to music teachers and other interested musicians. We will welcome into the doors of the EBCCI participants from the Barbados Community College, Urdeston Teachers College, music teachers from the schools throughout the country, and also interested musicians, as well as of course, the Barbados Defense Force Band, the Barbados Cadet Corps Band, and the Barbados National Youth Orchestra. But as not to be outdone, the Royal Barbados Police Force Band will serve as the featured demonstration ensemble. Do not be surprised if this becomes an annual or biennial event. Also, do not be surprised to hear about a developing BFA program in music at the EBCCI coming soon. Colleagues and students, these are just some examples of the expanding access, operationalizing smart campus initiatives, deepening alignments, and enhancing our agility to cater to you and our various publics. There is more. In an upcoming press conference, I will speak to the entrepreneurial, innovative work of the Center for Food Security and Entrepreneurship. The Kayville campus is at the vanguard of educational renewal and revitalization. A UE education is relevant and required more than ever. Welcome to Kayville. Look at you now. Thank you.